Hi guys, we're about 3-ish weeks post-hyrox world. This has been the first week that I have done any sort of like semi-structured training, I guess. The first 2 weeks were definitely like zero structure at all. And this week is still like not quite as structured as it will be probably moving forwards in the next week or so. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of talk to you about what I've been doing, what I have coming up, and later on what some of my big goals for this upcoming season are gonna be. The past 2 weeks, like so week 1, we spent a lot of time kind of going up into Mount Charleston. But yeah, when we were moving back to Vegas, I was actually looking to hopefully move into the Northwest area for that reason, because I love Mount Charleston and the ease of access of being only 20 minutes from it was really drawing. We just didn't find what we were looking for in a house within our price range in that area. So maybe someday, maybe we can actually get a house in Mount Charleston, just like something super small someday, to be able to spend a little bit more time up there, because it's also like super cool. When the days that we went, it was in the 60s, where here in the Las Vegas Valley, it's we haven't seen under 100 degrees in a very long time. But anyway, I got to spend some time biking up there and trail running. One of the days, there's a whole story behind, I'm not the best navigator. I'm here for the adventure with you guys, but yeah, don't put me in charge of getting us to where we need to go. But if we do go back on that trail, I know how to get down now, so maybe you can trust me. Okay, we are on our way to Mount Charleston, which is a mountain range. Mountain range? That's what I said, right?
It's a mountain.
It's a mountain.
Singular mountain.
Singular mountain.
Sierra Nevada mountain.
In the Sierra Nevada mountain range, thank you, Anthony. It's about, well, depending on where you live in Vegas, it could be anywhere from like 20 minutes outside of Vegas to like an hour. Usually like the summit goes up to like 12,000, I think, 12,000 feet. And then starting a lot of the hikes, it's starting around just above 6,000 feet. As the summer moves along, I think I'll probably be trying to do some of my long runs up in Mount Charleston, just because like running in the heat for a long time really takes a lot out of my body. So I think maybe like once a week or so, I'll try and drive up and get a nice little trail run in. It has been 5-6 years since I've been up here, so I'm really excited to go back. It's super pretty. So we're at Mount Charleston. I'm about to change into trail shoes, and I'm gonna run up to Cathedral Rock, which is one of the trails up here in Mount Charleston.
That is Cathedral Rock, and the trailhead goes to the top of it. So you stand up on top of that, way up there.
How long is this trail? I don't even remember.
I think it's 4 miles up.
No way, it's 8 miles round trip.
3.5.
Update, guys, it is not 4 miles to the top. It's 3 miles round trip. So it's a 3 mile, not an 8 mile. But did you see how much elevation it is?
Yeah, so I think it said at the top, it is 8,600 feet. Okay. So you said we're at 75 right here?
It's like
so
1,100 feet of climbing?
1,100 feet of climbing in a 1.3
Well, no, 1,100 difference, because there's ups and downs, so it's probably more than 1,100 feet of climbing. You know what's crazy? Is it's probably gonna take me just as much time to get down as it does to get up, because I'm a baby.
Lauren doesn't like to run downhill, but she's a monster uphill.
I love running up. The down, not so much. Anthony told me that this trail was going to be 3 miles round trip. I made it to the summit and it's 5 miles up, so a little off in that distance calculation.
Even though she got lost, she made it back before dark.
Before sunset, but...
No. Come on, keep going. Can you keep up? Oh, I got worried. How you feeling?
What was supposed to be a 3 mile run ended up being 13.
So I was right that it was very long to the top, but you went to Griffith Peak.
You told me at the top.
You went to Griffith Peak,
That's
not...
the top.
No, the top is Cathedral Rock. You went up to Griffith Peak.
I just followed the trail. I never turned off of the trail.
There must have been a turnoff or something, not sure.
I didn't see it.
Oh.
I just kept going, and like it got to like 1.8. I was like, I thought I should have like turned by now. And then it kept going, it was like 2.3. I was like, huh. And then it was at 3.2. I was like, maybe like it was a 4-mile one. And I get to like 4.5. I was like, I don't even see the top yet. Like,
but then you got lost and you missed the turn down.
right. And I was running for a while. I was like, I don't recognize any of this. But I didn't see a turn. By the time I got back and like found the turn, after going 1.5 miles in the wrong direction, it's not visible. I ran right by it because it's not visible. You can't see it unless you like look over the edge and realize like, oh, that's a path that's not the edge. I passed by on the way back after I made the wrong turn. On the way back, there's 2 tents up there. People are camping, and they were all bundled up in like a jacket and sweater and sweatpants and like boots. I was like, do I ask them for a sweatshirt?
That up there is Cathedral Rock. That's where she was supposed to go. Instead, she went over there that's set a lot further back. That's Griffith Peak. That's 8,200 or something. Griffith Peak is like 11,000.
I'm gonna
So
check that.
you might not have gone all the way up to the peak, but the ridge you were running on was 10,400 at the con.
Can't believe you got lost. I was really glad that you were running up on the ridge and were able to call me, even though I know how cold you were.
I was freezing up there. I was so cold. I think it was like 43 degrees up there, and I'm running in shorts and a tank top. Anyway, that was an adventure. But anyway, so the hyrox season is very long, and we don't have like a super long off season, but I wanted to make sure I took some time not being in any sort of structured movement or programming. So it was just like a lot of fun runs and easy runs and going to trails and getting on the bike and playing with Lily and the dogs. And then we spent a week up in Montana as well. We're very lucky in that Anthony's family has a house up in Montana on this beautiful lake that we get to like spend time. The water's cold, so I didn't go swimming. Lily did go in the water. I didn't. The dogs also went in the water. But just being like, I mean, it's so secluded, just being in nature. And then we're about an hour outside of where Anthony's grandfather lives, so we spent a lot of time visiting him while we were up there as well, which was really, really nice. So his grandfather's 91. I'm here with TT, aka Tarragon, or TNT. We did 1.5 miles out as a run, and we are jogging our 1.5 miles back. I am a little nervous. We're fine right now, but I'd be nervous by myself, especially if I went in the morning. It's like midday right now, because there's been a lot of grizzly sightings in this area.
And they like to eat people.
That's nice.
I won't be doing any early morning runs while I'm here this time, as I normally do when we come to visit. Oh, by the way, we're in Montana. Sorry, we're in Montana. So normally when I'm up here, I like to get like a nice run done in the morning, but I will not be doing that this trip. There'll be midday runs to avoid getting eaten by a grizzly bear.
Lower. I'm not that high for a high five. High five.
Yeah, I'm really sore. I don't even know why.
Do you need a spot?
No, I'm really sore, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I did a lot of thrusters yesterday before I got on the plane to come here to Montana. But what I'm about to do is a 10-minute EMOM, which just means every minute on the minute, I'm gonna have 2 bench press reps. I haven't tried this weight yet. This is the weight I should stay at for the whole 10 minutes, but we will see if I am too sore for it. Okay, that was really sad, but I'm gonna stick with it for the 10 minutes. Hi, bud, come here. We brought the dogs to Montana too. You're a good boy. You're all wet. Stay down there, you stinky. Yeah, so my no structure training is slowly coming to an end. I've had a little bit of structure this week, and then next week a little bit more, and then the week after that I'm kind of going to be back to training as normal. So the hyrox season is for the most part already in place for next year, and there's going to be 4 majors, there's going to be a regional championship and then a world championship. So, and all those locations are already put into place. So the 4 majors in order will be Hamburg in the first weekend of October, which is why like that's really soon. That's not a super long break, and I do plan on going to that one. The second major will be in Melbourne, Australia. I've never been to Australia and I really want to go. I'm super excited for that. The third one will be in Phoenix, Arizona. That's the closest one to me. 100% will be there. And then the final one is, oh my gosh, it's in Poland, Warsaw. Oh my gosh, I forgot. Warsaw is the final one. And in between Phoenix and Warsaw is where the regional championship will be, and that will be in Washington, D.C. Now, as I mentioned, the season's long, and that's a lot of travel and a lot on the body, because I didn't even mention where World Championships would be next year, and that's in Stockholm, Sweden, which I really want to be able to go to. So yes, I will do everything I can to try and qualify for that. I do need to take some time to think of if that's going to be too much on my body in terms of trying to do all of those and trying to travel to all of those with the season starting the first week in October, and then likely, I mean the date's not announced yet, but likely the championship won't be until like the middle of June. That's a really long time. I would love to be able to qualify in that first one, but that's not going to be easy. The field is very deep and it's super close now, so I'm gonna give it all I have and hopefully qualify in Hamburg, and then that'll kind of give me the flexibility to choose the rest of my season and potentially navigate if I miss one of those events or not. If I don't qualify, I really need to take every opportunity I can, so I would 100% be in Melbourne if I don't qualify, because I don't want to miss an opportunity, because you don't know how many you're gonna get. Yeah, so that's the hyrox season. I love to jump into different events as well as they come. Those are just my really big goals for hyrox. Now, outside of hyrox, I'm still very interested in the ultra world. I'm not a good technical runner. It's something I do need to work on. I'm especially not good at technical downhills. So this past year I signed up for Black Canyon 100K, and I ended up getting like really sick before it, and I had to drop the week of. There is some technical pieces, but for the most part it's a fairly non-technical race. I want to do that one again this year. It's just they haven't announced the dates for Phoenix or Warsaw yet, so I can't commit to it yet until I find out those dates. But that's potentially one of the ultras I have on the calendar. Another one that I really want to do is, the timing is not ideal, but it's not technical at all. I would love to do the Javelina 100, but that is in like the final week of October, and it's a 100 miler, not a 100K. There's just no way I will be recovered for Melbourne if I do that, but if I qualify in Hamburg, then that's okay. So yeah, just still kind of navigating that. I'm thinking I might sign up for it in the hopes that I qualify for World Championships in Hamburg, and then I can do Javelina. Of course, I still like to dip my toes in some obstacle course racing. There is a trifecta championship in West Virginia in September that I really want to do, but I have to qualify for it, and I only have like 6 weeks to do that and get that done, so I will keep you updated. I do have my eye on a couple other endeavors that I will 100% keep you updated as I get more information on them, but those are kind of like the big things that I have coming up this year and that I'm going to be training for. I also wanted to take a moment just to thank you guys for like the incredible feedback that I got on this last video. I was not super confident, honestly, in putting it out, because it was a lot more raw than anything I had put out, and there was a lot more emotion to it, and I wasn't sure I wanted that out there or what the response was going to be, but you guys have been absolutely amazing and uplifting, and the comments they've meant a lot. So I just wanted to say a really big thank you. And then on that note, if you guys are enjoying these videos, if you liked the last video, if you like any of the other ones that I've done, or if you're enjoying this one, it really, really means a lot to me. Like just showing support by pressing that like button, it kind of helps it get out to other people. And then if you do feel so inclined, even subscribing, that helps even more in terms of like allowing other people to find it and hopefully be part of this community that we're growing. But yeah, thank you again, guys.